Today we're going to be trying to tune this boat for ovals, okay? I normally tune this boat, well, I've been running the boat speed runs, all right? And yesterday I had the boat out and, you know, I had some power reduction, some power cuts halfway through my pack, 3/4 way through my pack, and it got me to thinking. I hadn't really done any videos on how to set up a boat or run a boat ovals, like run a full pack without temp, without power cuts. So that's kind of what we're going to work on today. We may get to the 120 today. We may not. I actually got two sets of packs. I got this 9500 we're going to run through the boat and a 7600 we're going to run through the boat, 150C. So we probably won't get to the 120. We'll probably do that in an upcoming video. All right, so stick around. I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to tune my boat for ovals. Oh, she's planted, son. Full trigger, full trigger. Dancing in the corner in the straight. Oh, she's picking up, boys. True H1 classic here. Oh, had to let off of her a little bit. Watch out for the rocks, Bill. Yeah, he's got that thing winded out, son. Ladies and gentlemen, he's on fire, boys and girls, he's on fire. So I'm actually running an RC Boat Bits 175 with a 4082 1900 kV brushless motor. Okay, I'm going to be running this SMC 7600 150C LIPO. All right, then we're going to throw in the 9500. All right, yesterday, like I was saying in the intro there, I had some power cuts with this 45mm Oxtein, 4-pitch. And normally I run this 48mm Oxtein or like a 43 to 45mm ABC 6-pitch prop. And this prop, it works great for, you know, maybe 3 or 4 passes, and then, you know, I got to give her a little break, you know. So today we're going to be running ovals, like I said. So we're actually going to change out the Oxtein 1.4 pitch and put a little bit smaller prop on, okay? With a larger prop on a boat, it's gonna generate more heat, okay? It's gonna load up the motor a little bit more, and thus loading up the ESC, okay? Drawing more amps, you draw more amps with a little bigger prop. So we're gonna put the smaller 1.4 pitch prop on, kind of see the performance, okay? And hopefully we'll be able to get a full pack, you know, run a full pack with the lower pitch prop. Well, same pitch, smaller prop. All right. I was actually contemplating putting a 6 Octura, a 42mm 6-pitch Octura prop on. Now that's a pitchy prop, and it's actually a small diameter. It's smaller than the diameter as 45 I have on here now, and we probably could run the full pack through, babying the boat, you know, during the run. But I actually want to kind of give it full trigger and see what happens. Now, running a boat in ovals, you're basically, depending on where you're running your boat at, here, I would say 85 to 90% of the time I'm in a full trigger. The other 10 to 15%, I'm lining myself up for a turn. You know what I mean? So let's go ahead and take this guy here off. Actually, let's do one run. I got my GPS and I got it working. I got the prongs where I charge it on my RX actually broke off yesterday. So what I'm using to charge my GPS in between runs, I've got my Halo here. This is like a phone charger. It actually, you could jump your car off with it. You could plug in a charger into it, running a laptop off of it. It's actually, I've had this thing for 2 years. I freaking love it, you guys. I got tree stuff stickers on here. Like when you're doing a fast pass, like a speed run, you want to kind of run your CG up forward in the boat. When you're doing ovals, you probably want to run your CG back a little bit, okay? Because you're not really gonna be worrying about blowovers doing ovals. You know, it depends on if you're running in wind or whatnot, weather conditions, water conditions. But we're gonna start off with the battery pushed back, okay? Don't need it forward, so because we're not trying for like extremely high speeds. I'm not really going to mess with my tune because I've got a pretty good tune. It's actually tuned for speed runs. I've got her settled down in the water. Like I was just saying, if you want to, if you're doing ovals, I would try to get your boat up out the water, kind of get a dry ride without it flipping, you know, without it porpoising, you know, so it's not pulling so many amps. Get one run in, and then we'll start the ovals. I didn't tape it up, so there's probably going to be water in my boat. Get one little pass in here. Watch out, duckies. Full trigger. Nice. Get one more pass in. And then we'll start the ovals. And I just hit the darn Christmas tree. Full trigger. All right, that's a 45 4-pitch. You know, I normally run a 6-pitch, 43 to 45 on this boat, you know, for speed runs, or a 48 4-pitch. For higher speeds, bigger pitchier props for higher speeds, you know. So let's see what the GPS is, and I'm gonna go ahead and put that 42 octane on. 60, that's good. 60 miles an hour, okay? And then we'll do the same thing with this, you know. So 60 with that. All right, let's go ahead and turn this bad boy off. I'm gonna plug it into my charger here. Unplug my battery. Let's go ahead and take this prop here off and put a smaller prop on so we can do ovals. Now with a smaller prop, you know, there's kind of a balance. You got to kind of balance it out, you know. There's a fine line of you know, speed and performance with a smaller prop versus a larger prop with your boats. You know, you put a larger prop on, like I said, you're going to pull more amps, and usually with a larger prop, you're going to get shorter run times. With a smaller prop, you'll get longer run times, cooler temperatures. A lot of times your speed isn't that great, or it just depends on which smaller prop you have. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a fine line. That's why, you know, I have so many props. I can try different ones, and most of my Octura props are bigger props. You know, I don't really do a whole lot of ovals. That's basically why I'm making this video. I've actually had quite a few guys asking about how to tune a boat for ovals, and kind of why I'm going over this today. It's going to be a long video, and hopefully I'm not repeating myself. There's a lot of information I got to go over, and it all kind of cross-references with itself. So, you know, I may have to repeat myself to make a point in the video. So we're going to push your CG back. All right, I got my CG kind of set over to the left side with that foam to prevent torque roll. Now I unhooked this cooling plate on this ESC. Okay, I unhooked the cooling plate right here. I thought I was having some float issues. I think it was the big prop that was causing my power cuts yesterday, but I also switched my coolant lines. Sometimes if you have like a hot ESC or a hot motor, depending on your boat, you know, if you got a hot motor, sometimes you could switch your coolant line, you know, just flip them around on your rudder. Sometimes either one of the pickups will pick up better than the other one. You know what I mean? So whichever one cools the best, put it on the electronic that needs it. You know what I mean? Okay, so my speed, like I said, my speed's not going to be as good as it would be with the larger diameter prop, but we should get a full run time on the boat. Okay, so I'm going to try to pin it out the whole time, and we'll see if we get any power cuts. Oh, it's actually good. Smaller props, man. I like smaller props on my boats. Well, that prop's doing good on it. I was thinking it was going to be too small. It's about the smallest prop I can run on this boat, to be honest with you. I don't know what happened there. See, I'm like full trigger, line myself up in a corner. You know, when you're doing big ovals in a turn, you know, you want to come off the throttle a little bit, give the boat a chance to cool down. I should have went to the speed run spot today, you know, but it's the weekend and it would have been packed. No power cuts yet. We'll see. Plenty of cooling coming out the back. Man, she's running good. Running a little dry, which is like I was saying, that's what you want. I got the transom planted. I think it was just the larger prop I was running yesterday. I was running into those power cut issues, you know. Whoa, 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 whoa. So I'm running a 9 timing today. Same timing I put on it yesterday. I wanted to finish up my testing. Okay, reduction in power. Well, not really. Nope, hadn't hit a power cut yet. All right. So let's bring her in. Let's check. Oh, coming in real hot. Oh, I don't mind. I've actually smacked the Christmas tree with this boat and I repaired it. I had a nice repair job on this thing too, man. And I hit it again, so I just blunted it out. Fixed it with epoxy. All right, so let's check the voltage. Hopefully I got my voltage checker. Yes, I do. We'll check the voltage and the temp, okay? I only had one little reduction in power, and that was right there at the end. So, so that smaller prop, you know, opposed to the larger, same pitch prop, actually give me a better running boat, or I guess cooler running boat, because we didn't run into the power cut. And the power reduction possibly is my my battery. So let's see. I don't know if I ran it long enough. I bet it's around 3.9 if I had to guess. If it is, we'll run the rest of it out. But no smoke. No smoke. That's good. That's good. 108, nice. 131, 127. So I'm thinking the internal temperature on, so yesterday my temps were about the same. Okay, they were about the same. But I had some like 160s mixed in with it, you know? I'm thinking the internal temperature of the battery, of the ESC, yep, 380. So that power reduction was battery. Okay, I got my cutoff at 3.8. Okay, and it takes the lowest, the ESC takes the lowest voltage in the battery for the cutoff. You know what I'm saying? So that was perfect. That was a perfect run. No power cuts. The one power cut we did have is due to the voltage. So perfect. Okay, you guys see the difference. You guys seen, if you watched my previous video, you guys seen a big difference in temperature, nothing over 140. Oh, I got a 157 on my wire. Yesterday they were 180, 1670, 170, 180. So that's perfect, man. That's freaking perfect. So reducing the size of your propeller will give you a longer run time and cooler temperatures. You got me? So let's throw the big boy battery in, just to give you guys a little reference of size of this battery. Look at this. This is a 12-inch boat. You guys see that? All right, so I got my big battery in. I'm about to plug it in. I'm waiting on my GPS to kind of finish charging. So what I'm going to do, I was going to run that red prop, but I really want to see what this big battery and this 48mm Oxtein prop does. This is actually my favorite prop on this boat. It's giving me my 71 miles an hour. And my PB with the boat is 72 with an ABC prop, but this is my favorite prop with the boat. Eventually, I want to upgrade my ESC so I can run this prop on the boat like ovals. You know what I'm saying? It's 48.4. So I'm gonna go ahead and let's get the GPS. Record. Okay, so let's do this quick. I'm not gonna tape it up because I'm just gonna make one pass. Basically one pass and one and done, one hitter quitter pass, and then we'll put that 42 back on and run this battery, this big battery pack out, because this is the pack I actually had my issues with, you know. So let's get it in real quick so it don't run out of battery. I'm gonna have to get one of them GNS performance analyzers for this boat. They're not as expensive as I thought they were. Yeah. Full trigger. Wow. Full trigger. Full trigger. Wow. Wow. Yes, that is my favorite prop on this boat right here, hands down. I didn't wind it out. I don't want to wreck this boat. My favorite boat. 68, but I didn't even have it winded out. I want to get 70 real quick. What did we get last time? 60? 60. That's what we got last time. 68. Yep, we got 60 on the previous run with the 45, 68 with the 48. Hopefully that GPS will pull through for me here. One more pass. I'll do it quick. Oh man, I love this prop on this boat, man. It's actually a pretty cheap prop compared to all of Oxtein's other props. I actually got some more Oxtein props coming. I like his props. Even though I did break a couple blades, I still like his freaking props, man. They come ready to go. You know, I'm gonna try to get a running start here. Let's see if we can break 70. Whew, coming out the water, baby. Let's see if we can break 70 with this big battery. All right, come on, baby. Sorry, I'm trying to hurry up for you guys, you know. Plus, I don't want the GPS to die on me. All right, so let's put that 42 on 68 again. 68 again. All right. Got my CG back so we can get a dry running boat. All right. And I'm gonna tape her up. All right, we're ready to go. Okay, I got you guys zoomed in. Hopefully you guys get a good view. Let's get it. 42mm Oxtein with the SMC 9500. I'm not gonna baby her. I want to see if if it was the bigger prop causing those power cuts. Full trigger. What a pretty running boat, y'all. That RC Boat Bits 175 has been treating me good, y'all. It's been a good ESC. Had to come off the power there in that turn. Line up. Woo! Zoo! Yep, running good so far. Even with that bigger battery in it. 150C discharge, you guys. So it's working this ESC, you know, it's working it. Okay, so we got a reduction in power here. All right, we got a reduction in power there. We had one little power cut, reduction in power. Okay, so it went down again just now. All right, so let's see what's going on. Yeah, let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on with it. Smaller prop. Last battery treated me right. Let's check the voltage and temperature real quick. Oh, let's see. 124, 119, 97, everything's pretty cool. 60, 85. So the motor wires are hot. Okay, so I probably got a dirty bullet from running in the salt water. It's a little bit tarnished, but not bad. It's hot around the bullets, you know. 157, 112 back here. So the wires are 112 back here, 95. As I go up on the wire, hopefully you guys can see this, it's getting hotter, and the highest temperature is the bullet. The ESC and battery wires are cool. 119, 112, the caps, 101. So it's got to be the internal temperature. So what I'm thinking to be able to run this boat doing ovals without power cuts, let's check the voltage. Without power cuts, I may need to add another water pickup for this coolant plate right here. I had the ESC hooked up to the coolant plate all in one circuit, so 390. All right, so 390. I had this coolant plate hooked up all in one circuit, but I disconnected the coolant plate because I was doing some bench testing on my boat yesterday before I took it out in the previous video. Checking the flow. With the coolant plate hooked up, I had a slow flow. Without the coolant plate hooked up, I had a quicker moving flow. So what I think I might do is I've got it. I don't know if I want to put a through hole in this one, but I may put an external pickup back here. You know what I'm saying? A third pickup to run straight to that coolant plate. All right, to cool the ESC down. I think I'm getting some extremely hot internal temperatures. You feel me? That's causing my reduction in power. All right, I'm not gonna tape it up. I'm just gonna kind of do a couple real quick laps, kind of finish off this battery here. And hopefully I'm making sense to you guys. You know, smaller diameter prop. If you're still getting heat issues, you may need to add a coolant plate to the electronics, or your connectors could be too small, not allowing enough current to flow through. Your wires are getting hot, therefore giving your ESC a hotter internal temperature. Hotter internal temperature will cut power. Okay, you may not pick it up on your temp gun, but internally it's hotter than the external temp. All right, finish up this battery. It was at 390. We did two high-speed passes with a 48 millimeter prop. That drew a lot of current, you know. Even in this little short distance, you'll be amazed at how much a big prop will discharge a battery, man. You'll be amazed at how fast it'll discharge a darn battery. Thing turns on a dime, you guys. Yeah, bashing your boat. You know, you want a smaller prop on, or a lower pitch prop. You don't want to run like a 48 4-pitch on bashing your boat unless you got a serious power setup. Like an Oxteen 4519, that's actually a pretty good basher prop. It's got a low blade area. Any prop with a low blade area and a low pitch should be good for a basher, you know? Bashing your boat like I'm doing here. A basher, you want a larger diameter prop with a low pitch, you know, so you have a good takeoff, you know, but like I said, there's a fine line. Prop choice ovals and bashing. Hell, even speed running, you know. Speed running, you know, you got a one-hitter quitter prop on. All right, that's our battery. That's our battery. What a pretty boat coming in freaking hot there, boys. Well, I hope this video helps you guys out. I hope this video helps you guys out, man. You know, I've done quite a bit of oval, you know, running ovals, but you know, there's probably a lot of stuff I'm leaving out, man. I hope I touched base on everything. You know, if you guys have some comments you'd like to add to my whole spiel here, by all means, feel free to drop a comment. You know, help these guys out that's starting to do ovals and stuff. Achieve their goal, you know, 112, 120, 120. Let's check these wires. So 145 at the connector. As we go back to the wire, 134, 151, 145, 127. As we go back, as the temp gun goes farther away from the connector, the temperature is cooling down. So I thought these were 8s. I think they're 6.5s. So what we're going to do, I got some 8s at the house. Here shortly we'll solder up some 8s, and that should solve our hot wire problem. You know what I mean? 103. All right, so let's get a voltage and I'll let you guys go. I think it was a win. I think it was a win with the smaller prop. I think it was a win. All right, 376. Okay, 377. All right, all that bashing I just did was like 12 millivolt per cell. That's crazy. So hopefully this helps you. Man. You know, I put a lot of thought into this video. You know, I try to touch base on everything. So if you got anything you'd like to add, drop it in the comments. Thanks for watching, you guys. Big B with Ironclad RC.